we're just going to improvise a little bit, right? It's kind of like, two guys showing up in a jazz bar, like they each brought an instrument. Let's see what's going to happen. We're just going to play a few tunes, see what happens if anyone shows up, and they can join us. But anyways, I'm recording here because I got a message from Megan in her office. She's like, you got to talk to Jerry. He's one of my peeps. I've been working with him for a while. He has a great story. So I called him up. I've been working with on probatedata for 8 years now. I'm one of the co-founders, and I always like to hear when people have a turnaround story. It's very inspiring to me, and I like to record it and capture it, not just for myself and for the team, but for anyone who's thinking about probatedata and what it can do for them out there in the field. So we were talking on the phone, and I'm like taking all these notes, and I said, well, you know what? I can't take any more notes. We got to do this Zoom thing with Jerry. We got to do a video recording. Got to see his great smile. Look at him, smiles from ears to ear. we got to capture this and see what's going on. So, Jerry, you told me something really interesting. You're out in Pima, Arizona, right? County, correct?
Correct. Yes.
And it's so last year, your entire real estate organization. But it wasn't always like that, right? If you want to take us back a few years prior, like you told me you were struggling, you'd gone from from up here in income to like rock bottom, and then last year you turned around. Give us a little bit like before finding MCI education and probatedata, what life was like, and then what made you take the course, and then we'll ask some more questions after that.
So when I saw public data course, I went to a meeting. I bought the program. The person that presented it just made a lot of sense to me, and I just started downloading the information. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to afford it or keep it. It was just something I had to do something. Went printed them off. Not a techie, obviously. So I went to YouTube to learn how to do mail merge and that sort of stuff, and started printing the information, all the codes. It's so funny because I should have I left my book next to me, but I have a book like with all the codes, and it's just really messy. But then I just started printing those off. So actually, I'm going to I'll be back in 1 second.
All right, go ahead. We're going to edit this out, I think.
So as I do this stuff, I just want to here, because the mailman hasn't come today, but this is 200 that are going out today.
Hold it up. We can't see it. Hold it up again. We can't see it. Move back a little bit. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do the old-fashioned mail campaigns, but that's what I knew it had to work. Like what probatedata was selling, they wouldn't put that much effort into it, or you guys wouldn't put that much effort into it if it didn't really work. So it was just working the system, And I had a short window. I know real estate's a 90-day horizon to get paid. I didn't really have 90 days, so I just had to go fast, and just get as much as I could invoice.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that for a second. I want to go a little, because you just touched on something that I've been talking about in my webinars for a long time now, and that James and Megan are talking, on customer service and emails and phone calls. When people say, I want new leads, I want new leads. Of course you want new leads. That's what's exciting. But I remember your story coming up on the radar. Megan said, I just signed this guy just joined us, and he's been at it for a little while. And I talked to him, and I told him like a few weeks ago, so go back to the old leads and see which ones haven't sold yet, and then reach out to them and see how you can help them, because I guarantee you, no one's calling on them anymore. Like 12 to 18 months old leads or filings, no one's calling on them. And then within a few weeks or 8 days, you got like a few appointments and one listing. What was it? How did that take place again?
Yeah, so the seller lived in California. She called me off of just a letter, and we started talking on the phone. It was in the morning.
What letter? Was it some kind of magic potion letter? What letter did you use?
Oh, I used your letter, the letters that are on the website. Because
the letter from MCI Education from the CPRES program?
Exactly.
You tell me that the letters we're putting out there are getting you results?
Right. Yeah, so I'm not reinventing anything. Yeah, this is just, I'm just doing the same thing. You're like, because it's a numbers game. I mean, I just have to do it. So the only thing that stops me is how much can I buy in postage? You know,
Okay.
that to me is like, you know, I gotta make these, I gotta do these. I'm not gonna run. Okay.
I know sorry to interrupt because I'm so excited about this. I want to hear what happened with this lady from California. So tell me, how did the deal go?
Okay,
What
so
happened?
we talked on the phone for a couple of days. She never actually came out to Tucson, but we did the listing, and then we got it sold within a couple of weeks. It was in bad condition, and she just wanted to get rid of it, and it had been vacant for a while.
Was she upset? Was she upset that you reached out to her after 12 months or however long? Was she upset? Was she annoyed? Was she in any way just completely disgruntled that you dared reach out to her?
No, not at all. No, she was really grateful. She was happy. Yeah. Because she didn't know an agent.
That was the first deal that came in, and since then, what's life been like for you? What have you been up to?
So I've been still sending the letters out and taking the phone calls and just making appointments, shooting houses or shooting pictures of houses, and just trying to be their friend because it's all over the phone. So making that relationship, you know, so that they'll just work through me. And even to the point, I have another one that I did today, where I don't list it. I do what's called an unrepresented seller agreement because I already have a buyer. So I can bring them in, so it's transparent. They know what I'm doing. It's like wholesale.
So you're focusing on the relationships versus the data.
Yeah.
So the data.
Because I'm doing so. I mean, because out of 100 or 200, I only need one. I don't, it's like I don't have to sell a lot to make it.
Right.
And so at HomeSmart this last year, I closed out number 5. I was in the top 10.
So you're top 10 out of how many?
Yeah, out of over 500 agents.
What?
Yeah.
So you're the top 1 percentile, basically, right? Yeah. Out of 500, you're number 5. You're the top 1 percentile. And how much of that growth would you attribute to the probate real estate system that we taught you?
So probably 80 to 90%. Because when you're in a rut and you don't have leads and you don't have listings and your attitude is going into the tank and your personality and you're like in this depression this free fall,
yeah,
having that conversation of, oh, I do probate, oh, this is what I do, accelerates you into everything else because it gives you an identity.
Yeah.
It becomes who you are.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. This is great. So tell me, what's your favorite prospecting tool that you're using right now inside of probate data?
It is the probate data, and then just printing off I print both. I do the mail merge, but I also do the PDF. So I have both stacks, papers that I keep. I do handwrite them all. I do that because I want to at least see the name one time. This is on the outside, and I hand sign them. But it will jog my memory when they call me on the phone because when people call me or letter me, I always want to know who they are, or at least be able to, oh yeah, I sent you that letter.
Yeah.
Start.
Yeah.
And I don't know where the house is or if they have a house. I mean, there's a lot of things I don't know, but because I can oh yeah, we sent that. It might have been 3 or 4 months.
I love it. That's great. So give us an idea of last year. How many listings did you end up doing in probate?
Listings about 20, 25 listings.
Okay. That was 2018, and then this is 2019. How many listings so far? We're in April right now.
So about 7.
Wow.
About 7 listings.
I love it. Yeah. This is great. Now, for those people that are kind of either on the fence about whether they should join up with the entire system of MT Education, Press, and probate data, and US probate services, so even if you're on the fence,
okay, let's see. Oh, Miguel. Yeah.
I love it. This is unrehearsed, real time. So, so the ones that are either on the fence and say, I don't know, this is for me, what would you tell them?
I would say, you got to do it. You got to work. You have to have a system. So if you're not doing the probate data, whatever you're doing, with Zillow, LinkedIn, Redfin, and all the technologies that are out there, we can't compete with the internet as individual agents, even as real companies. So we've got to do something that's different. So we need to make a relationship with people. Yes, everybody is shopping online for prices and value, but they're going to buy from their friends. So buying probate data gives you that insight and the trust, because there's the probate number, all of the people that are beneficiaries, the information that you have. When you're talking to them, they know you know. They know that you're not fake.
And they know your CPRES, right? They know you're certified. They know you know what you're talking about. And I love what you said, man. You handwrite all the envelopes and all the letters, so that gives you a kinetic memory. So when you're writing it out, you're like, okay, this was, Bob Smith, Sue Anderson, so on and so forth. So when they call, like, this is Sue, I got your letter, you remember that act of writing out. It creates a tactile sense of relationship that you already have in your mind and in your heart with these people. And I think that's what they connect with you over the phone. That's why you got 25 listings last year, because you're focusing on the relationship. You're using technology to develop relationships with people that can use your help. And I think that's the winning formula there. It's like you said, it's not technology. You had to pull up YouTube to figure out what the hell is a mail merge? How do I do this? And like you told me on the phone, it was really hard. But you pushed through, because you helped realize, like, I can push a button and get like 100 letters out, which will help me get in front of people faster and build those relationships. And like you said, I don't need 100 listings. I just need one. I just need one to get started, and that'll get me another one and another one and another one, to the tune of 25 last year. And that puts you in the top 1% of your entire agency. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much for taking the time out. I know you're busy, and I really appreciate you for sharing your story. And if there's anything we can do to further your career and help you move further, just reach out to us, reach out to Megan. She'll be happy to hear you out and help you further, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Have a wonderful day.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.